Ball commit that's really matured as the season has gone on. Dual threat quarterback taking the shotgun snap on 1st and 10 and trying to go right up the gut. Paige, this Paige crowd making noise early here on a 3rd and 4, first one of the game. They're going to go right up the middle. Shelton Swafford runs straight into a pile and not going to get close to the marker.
He's definitely the leader of this Paige offense.
And he's going to keep it on 1st and 10, a slide in.
And they've done a really good job as the season's gone on.
On 3rd and short, they go right up the gut. Isaac Ote, the leader of young group to start the season that has been a huge part of this 10-game winning streak for the Buccaneers. James Pierre gets a turn. He's got the edge as he scuttles out of bounds inside the 25. But this is 1st and 20 for the Patriots. They dump it down to Pierre. Quick change of direction, and Pierre able to work his way back inside the 25 as he gains under 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here is 2nd and 6 for the Patriots. Cruzy will flare it out again to Pierre. And that's a nice low tackle. Ball is out. Beech on the run with it. Coming back the other way is J.R. French. He's dragged down deep into Paige territory, and the Buccaneers come up with the turnover. Football was yard loose late, and J.R. French scooped it up, and in a flash, got down to the 30-yard line.
Just a screen pass right there. You got to get blocks on the perimeter. They don't do it.
For the Buccaneers, on the sudden change, they quickly hand off to Swafford. Stiff arm at the sideline. A good first down gain for the future. It is 3rd and 8 for the Beech Buccaneers inside the Paige 15. Powell keeps up the middle. And the pile is pushed inside the 10 to bring up 4th. Beech shifting its formation. It will be Powell up the middle, has the first down, has the touchdown. A statement start for the Beech Buccaneers as they cash in on the turnover, and the gamble pays off as the Bucs take a 6-0 road lead. Caden Powell with a South College touchdown, his 14th rushing score of the season.
I tell you what, it's a great call right there when you've got a 200
Power 4 offer from the Miami Hurricanes. They'll give to Ote on 1st and 10. There's a pickup of 1. Cruzy brings Rimple in motion to throw on 2nd and 9. In trouble, and Cameron Cruzy's going down. Wyatt Davis gets home. And the Kincaid downstairs. The Buccaneers with Caden Powell at quarterback. Going to give to Swafford his 3rd carry of the evening. Jets up the middle, 5, and kind of forced Beech to spread the love a little bit in terms of the carries. And now Swafford's back, and the Bucs have plenty of players with experience running the football, including Jeremy Lasker, the receiver in motion, scampering out of bounds, and there's a... Brings Davis in motion, calls his own number again, and Powell has some room on the left side. Caden Powell is in! Make it 2 touchdowns for the senior quarterback in the first quarter. And Christmas looks like it might be coming early for Beech here with a 13-0
catch. So let's see if they get him involved here in the game plan.
Cruzy going to tuck and run again. Looking for the edge. He's tangled down. J.R. French was shot out of a cannon from the safety spot. And Cruzy's dropped for a loss. Caden Powell, the senior quarterback who has run in both Beech touchdowns. This time hands off straight up the gut. Inching into Paige
so far here in the first quarter, start the second quarter.
On 2nd and 6, it will be Powell again, barreling across the 45. Centennial up 10-7 over Henry County. The winner of that game will face the winner of this one in the 5A semifinals as Beech leads Paige by 2 scores. Here's 3rd and 2 in Paige territory, and Caden Powell picks it up. as he's glad we're on the same page. 3rd and 35, and Beech is going to keep it on the ground with Jeremy Laster, the speedster, able to get back into Paige territory. 3rd and 8, Cruzy throwing on the run, and this time he does connect right down the sideline with Dickerson.
Higher than he was expecting it, but a nice adjustment there by Dickerson to move the change.
Puts it on the 35-yard line. More quick passes here. This time Ackerman has his first catch. The Samford commit. Cruzy. Quick screen. Again, it's Dickerson. Makes a move at the 45, and he's across midfield.
Multiple NFL teams. Coach Rathbone told us you could say Cam treats football somewhat like a job because he's seen it firsthand with his dad. He craves being around football. Cam said, I've grown up with it. I don't know any different.
Cruzy competed with in the offseason for the starting job, is in the game for the Patriots. He'll tuck and run, and nowhere to go. He's slung down by Davis. On 2nd and 12. The most promising Paige drive since the opening series of the game that ended in a Paige fumble near the red zone. Ote dances up towards the 20, shakes the tackle, makes another move, and ball is out. Ackerman catches it, throws in. A little bit of magic for the Patriots to find a way into the end zone. Or if they're able to get it back on offense. Powell bringing Laster in motion, hands it off to the sophomore who is probing across the 20 and down at the 25. And there's the timeout, essentially getting the football back for the last 90 or so seconds. Cruzy under immediate pressure, and he dumps it down. Little bubble screen, hit down before reaching the 30-yard line is Mac Lee on his first. And he will tuck and run here, looking for the edge. He did not get there. Clock will run year long. Cruzy 4 of 7 for 34 yards in the first half, but they keep it on the ground to Isaac Ote here, and he's loose. Ote across midfield, across the 20, and dragged down inside the 15. Anton Wright saves the touchdown. But how's that for a statement? Isaac Ote sprints 64 yards for the Patriots.
Yeah, this is exactly how you got to start it off right here. He looks like a different back than we saw in the first half. And what a great hump.
They pick up 64 on the first play of the second. Here's first down. Back to the ground game. James Pierre gets the turn, runs it in. And the Patriots are an extra point away from a tie ball game in the blink of an eye.
With him. It's a big down right here for Beech, 3rd and 4.
Williams now the back. Powell gonna keep and wiggle through the pile. He has the first down. Raising the volume. Cowbells ringing on a blackout night in Williamson County. Once again, it's Powell, and he barely picks up one. And this record over 41 points per game, but early struggles in the first half that they're trying to overcome here. Cruzy, quick throw, completes. Wilson's out of bounds. Tackled by Power 4 offer has come from the Miami Hurricanes. But they'll keep it on the ground game. Nothing going up the middle. Pierre finds space, and he's still loose across midfield and dragged down. And this Paige rushing attack is starting to break wide open. 25-yard scamper by the senior.
Yeah, haven't been very sound in the second half. Beech defense.
Who came over to Paige after Webb dropped his football program. Cruzy gives to Ote, and he is.
So let's check out the backup center right here on this play. Big 3rd down.
Bennett Kaufman, the sophomore, snapping it. Ote with the give, his fellow sophomore, and thrown down, just barely has.
Big snap.
Cruzy flanked by Pierre to his left, Ote to his right, Pierre with the carry, and there's a good response from.
Rely on him here in the second half as well as the rest of this offensive line.
Cruzy flares it into the backfield for Wilson, and he is tripped up before the 30. And they'll bring out the field goal unit. Jonathan Baba quickly attempting and drilling.
Freeze the linebackers to try to make these Paige defenders be a little honest.
They will keep it on the ground. Williams and surging across the 25. Beech fans don't care about your no Christmas decorations pre-Thanksgiving rules, Josh. They're here looking for a win and looking to regain the lead as Powell goes over the middle, wide open. Laster across midfield. If Beech is able to get him more involved. On play action, looking that way, he's got it. Another first down, 10-yard pickup in a Bart Durham. Ball on the Paige 34, under 11 minutes to go. Beech down by a field goal. Right back to the QB run. 24. Powell will throw. Powell will go deep. Has Miller. It's caught. Touchdown, Buccaneers. The Paige crowd stunned. On 3rd and 24. 47 yards. Now pressure's back on the Paige offense after a holding penalty on the kickoff return. Pins them inside their own 10. Pierre, the 5A semifinal. Cruzy flanked by both backs. He'll go deep. Has a man streaking open. Ted Wilson's got it in the Beech territory. Still on his feet. Wilson across the 30. Touchdown, Paige. Look, I'm a soccer guy. You won't hear me complain.
Yeah, you can't, but you can't touch him. That's the point.
Right. 1st and 10. Powell making a move and unable to stay on his feet. Wilson, just a couple of plays after
Minimal gain, only 2 yards.
On 2nd and 8, Powell spins out of pressure, checks it down. 5A quarterfinal. Here's 3rd and 8 for the Buccaneers. Little trickery, Laster in the backfield. Paige not fooled. He is buried by Wilson. Cruzy with Pierre behind him in the backfield. And he motions out. Under pressure, bubble screen, back to Wilson. They go across the 40 with the first down. Matt Wilson once more, and he's thrown down inside the 15. And the clock turns towards 4.5 to play on 1st and goal. Pierre, shake and bake up the middle, driven down by Williams at the 5. Keeping the Patriots from making it a 2-score game. With 3:45 to play. Cruzy on the run. The junior is in. Touchdown, Patriots. Cameron Cruzy finds Pater, and Paige can go up 10.
The offsetting penalties is like a tie in soccer.
Powell reverses across his body, and he does connect with Brock Miller, who has the first down in the 3rd. Play action again for Powell over the middle. Ball's batted up, intercepted. Picked off. Coming down with it is Cohen Grissom. Takes over on the 30. Rather, the 31. As they go to the ground, Pierre down to the 10.
That just doesn't help you. Run the ball, run the ball.
Pierre, wide open spaces, and hit by Miller down inside the 15. First down, Paige. And inside 2 minutes to go.
Game, and they were able to get in that close game, and they responded exactly how that man right there wanted them to. They were tested. This will serve them well.